Megan, thanks for letting me come in and watch your lesson today.
Absolutely, yeah.
So before we start, I just have a few questions.
Absolutely.
So the first one, what are your lesson objectives?
Today's lesson, we're going to be focusing on writing. So we are going to look at how to expand our writing, how to use adjectives and details and synonyms to help make our writing more interesting and explain more in depth.
Awesome. And then what teaching methods will you be using today in this lesson?
We'll be doing a lot of think, pair, share. So they'll be doing individual thinking, working with a partner, and then sharing their ideas. Also, they'll have whiteboards, so they'll be able to write their own responses and then share, so that'll be more one-on-one for me to see how the kids are doing. And then they'll also be independent writing when we're done with our whole group lesson.
What activities and instructional materials will be used to help students learn these objectives?
We will be at the Smartboard, so we'll be doing a lot of Smartboard activities and working on different writing and sentences and examples together. So what activities and instructional materials?
Yeah.
They'll also have they have folders that they use. They have words that they use with their spelling and all that. And yeah, they have different notebooks and stuff too to their writing.
So at the end of the lesson, how will you know that your students understood and mastered those objectives?
I will look at their whiteboards when they're writing, so they'll see their individual answers. I can tell then who's kind of understanding the concept and who still needs to work on it, those who still need to work on it based on what they saw on their whiteboards. I will confer with them while they're doing independent writing time, and then I'll get a better idea of how they're doing too through their individual notebooks.
Okay, so you're going to collect those, read those?
Yep. At the end of the lesson.
Are there any special circumstances I should be aware of? You know, anything in the classroom, anything I should know ahead of time?
Yeah, we have 5 English language learners in here, so those students, I'll kind of make it a little bit easier with them, so instead of doing, add 3 or 4 details, maybe they'll just add 1 or 2.
Okay.
Also, just focusing on, for them, high frequency words is something that, with those 5 kiddos, we're really pushing hard.
Okay.
So.
And then, are there any particular teaching behaviors you'd like feedback on in this observation?
Yeah, I would like to see how my questioning is, if I have open-ended questions, if I'm asking enough, making sure that they're really leading the instruction.
Anything else that you wanted to share about your lesson?
We're working on beginning, middle, end, so this is kind of focusing on the middle, so that's kind of we'll talk a lot about, what happens at the beginning, the middle, the end, throughout it as well. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, I'm really excited to see your lesson.
Yeah, it should be a good one.
Thanks.
All right.